I'm in a new place now. I'm in Mexico City. Specifically, I'm in El Parque Chapultepec, which I'm going to be sort of roaming around today. It's sort of my big thing. There's like a zoo that I'm going to check out. And like there's a museum, there's a few museums. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to go to, but yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. So I made it into the zoo way easy. I didn't even have to pay any money. It was the first time I've been to a zoo where I haven't had to pay to get in. I am here on like a Thursday morning, so it's like pretty dead. This is sort of like the real life Where's Waldo, because most of these exhibits I'm like, I'm spending a good 30 seconds trying to locate the animal, and then I go, oh, there he is, and then it's like exciting. Alright, so I've made a friend. Sir, what's your name? He's mute, and we've just been sort of hanging out. I've been doing most of the talking, but he's a very curious little dude, and he's preparing his meal right now, or he's washing his hands, or both. Wow, what a guy, though. One thing that I'm noticing here in Mexico, the view of the sort of indigenous peoples that lived in this area, I mean, they have all of this sort of art that's kind of commemorating their history and what happened, just sort of on display, sort of all over the place. I don't know, it's certainly a lot more respectful than I feel we have in our neck of the woods. Yeah, for instance, they have this really amazing statue that they've built here. I'm gonna look around for a plaque of some kind. If I had to guess, I would probably have to say that's likely Moctezuma, the sort of last Aztec king. Let me see if I can find some sort of plaque to, I don't know, corroborate that guess. Yeah, and these are like directly behind our guy here. And these are actually, I know what these are. These represent the sort of I think they're city-state alliance that sort of formed the original Aztec Empire. Like it says what they were. There's Teocopan, Tenochtitlan, which of course is like the one that everyone knows, and then there's Texcocoaqui, which is most people would likely know as more like the giant lake that the civilization sort of lived in. But yeah, it's pretty cool all this is here. I've stumbled upon some ruins, certainly ancient. I'm gonna check them out. Okay, so these are the ruins of El Templo Mayor, the Great Temple of Tenochtitlan. We have a little sort of map of the city here. this sort of big temple area here, that's what these are the ruins of. So this is pretty freaking rad, I'm not gonna lie. So I just did a pretty interesting thing. So I'm just sort of hanging out here in this like plaza square, and I was noticing all these people dressed up in what appeared to be very indigenous attire, and I saw them doing dancing, and I threw them some pesos. They had a little guy collecting them, and I was seeing them do this weird ritual where they were like blowing smoke on people, and then like they like put like they had this plant. Anyways, the people were shouting like Olympia, so I was hearing cleaning, and I was like, what is this? I went and asked one of the ladies, and the lady was explaining to me that it was like they were taking all the different elements, the earth, the wind, the fire, water, and then it was I asked her like why, like what does it do though, and she said purificación. So I guess it's a purification ceremony. Anyways, I did it. I gave him some money. They took this little plant, they started whapping me with it, and then they blew smoke on me, and they had this like conch that they were they were like blew this conch in me. It was very interesting. I don't know, it was kind of cool. I liked it. Okay, everybody, this is it. This is sort of the thing I've been most excited for in this entire trip. I've made it here to the pyramids of the sun and moon at Teotihuacan, and it's awe-inspiring, I gotta say. And we got some gentlemen over here, but they're making these like eagle and jaguar sounds. That's very intense. Really setting the mood, I think. Someone brought a dog up here. Little sleepy guy. I don't blame him. That was a lot of stairs. Freaking Dog Central up here. So, obviously, Teotihuacan is a pre-Hispanic city, but what a lot of people don't know, or may not realize, is that it's actually a pre-Aztec city as well. To the Aztec Empire, this was already like ancient ruins. I think the prevailing theory is that there was some sort of political infighting or some sort of internal conflict that caused the sort of fall of the city. But yeah, the Aztec Empire was founded somewhere in the 1300s, and this place has been around since the beginning of the Common Era. So it's quite older. So you can see this one here hasn't been restored. This is it's still sort of underground. This is sort of how they would have found this place originally before they started cleaning it up the place. in Oaxaca now, and first of all, this is like the cutest town I've ever been in. It's like super charming, but I sort of blundered my way into this like really serious like civic ceremony about their Independence Day was yesterday, but I guess they're still doing celebrations for it. Anyways, I had this marching band and whatever, and you know, speech is happening, and this dog just sort of invited himself to be a part of it. He was saying hi to all the marching band people, and he was rolling around in front of them while they're trying to do this like flag ceremony. And he like the marching band left, you know, following the procession with the flag, and the dog like followed them like in step. It was really funny. But everyone was like trying to be super respectful, and everyone was like saluting, right? 'Cause it's like a serious flag ceremony, so it was just it was pretty funny. Once again, I've just sort of randomly found interesting things happening. It's some kind of political small-time rally of some kind. I'm not really sure what it is that they're exactly mad about. It's very clear that they're not happy with the government. But I haven't heard any. I was listening to their speech for about 10 minutes. I didn't hear any rhetoric about what it is that is the issue, just that they need to band together, and together they can accomplish whatever it is they want to do. Signs that said, or flags that said Movimiento de Antorquista, which is, I guess, like the torch holders or torch bearers. So I'll have to see what that means. I thought it was anarchist at first, that word, but that's not what I was told it means. So that, I don't even know what it is. I asked Danny and she doesn't know. It's just, we're celebrating.